Week 1 of the preseason just concluded, and there's a ton of takeaways in this game. Good, bad, and the ugly, and we're going to go ahead and just get into all of it. But before we get into today's video, if you like losing with the last seconds, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. And being a Lions fan, it does happen quite a bit. Thankfully, it's only preseason. Let's get into this video. Let's go ahead and start with the good, because there is a ton of good in this game. There is some bad. We're going to start with the good first. The first string offense looked very fluid, very good, easy. The route running was crisp. Jared Goff was on target. Amon-Ra St. Brown is exactly what we've been seeing in training camp. Just an absolute beast. I love what they did there with an automatic touchdown on the first drive. I wanted to see that. Exactly what we got to see. Why did I want to see that? Because we heard all preseason game that the Detroit Lions offense was absolutely balling. So that's what I wanted to see, and they did. Swift had some touches, looked really good. Most importantly, the offensive line was together, very sound. Jared Goff had all time in the pocket. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And, you know, it's something that last year, if you look at the Detroit Lions, our offense never started off strong. This was very strong. 3 for 4, 47 yards for Jared Goff. And it looked easy. It absolutely looked easy. Very, very happy about that. Hit that like button, folks. Let's go ahead and get to 200 likes in this video. All I got to do is smash that like button. It helps push the video out there. Hit that like button. Let's continue on with the good. Kalif Raymond, absolutely fantastic when he was on the field. The guy gets separation. He caught a bomb from Tim Boyle around a 35, 40-yard pass there, and his hands are like Spider-Man. Anytime the ball is thrown to him, he catches it. Very good wide receiver, and we're talking about this as guys, what are our 5th, 6th option. Lions got wide receivers, and they're going to hurt people all year long. Kalif Raymond really had a good game. Defensive player of the game was Aiden Hutchinson. Why? He showed it. He take the running back down, chasing the quarterback. He was the defensive player of the game. You've seen his burst. You've seen his strength, his agility, fantastic hips. He has a motor that don't end. Now, he's not on the field that long, but when he was on the field, he was making an absolute impact. He is exactly what we need on this defensive line. Now, we need still help there, but man, oh man, Aiden Hutchinson, to me, is definitely going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. I cannot wait to watch this man in action 4 quarters every single week. The guy has the endless motor. Huge shout out to Aiden Hutchinson for the work he did out there. How about Jeffrey Okudah? Had a really good game as well. Good at tackling. What you wanted to see from him is just make some plays, stay with his opponent, and tackle. He did that. Now, there's no interception or anything like that, but he did make a good play. That's what you want to see from our 3rd overall pick from a couple years ago. A lot to go on. This is just one preseason game, but a good start for him. Trinity Benson had a decent game. Now we're going to talk about Tom Kennedy in a minute, but Trinity Benson played well. He had a very good catch from Tim Boyle, but then he had a big-time drop as well. That's what you get from Trinity Benson. Up and down. He did that again in this game in preseason. Exactly what you've seen from him. Tom Kennedy, I think, had 7 or 8 catches in this game. Surefire. He wants to make the football team. If you're to ask me if you got to take Kennedy or Trinity Benson, I'm taking Kennedy all day. Kennedy was absolutely getting open and catching everything. He was catching absolutely everything. Tom Kennedy should make this team over Trinity Benson if that is how it goes. Bobby Price should have had an interception. He had a good play there as well. Good job for him. Devin Funchess had a touchdown, a good catch for first down, and a hurdle play Devin Funchess at tight end really showed out, and this is big for tight end number 2 or 3. Devin Funchess was a massive standout. Big body, end zone touchdown. That's what you need to get these red zone opportunities, to have a big body in there. You know, we were talking about, can Devin Funchess make the team? Is he a camp body? Well, Devin Funchess says hell no to the people that says I'm a camp body. He is doing everything in his power to make the team. And right now, I have to say he's on the in. I was absolutely pleased with his performance on the field. Tim Boyle was okay, but he threw an interception. Tim Boyle is Tim Boyle. He had a great pass that was to Khalif Raymond, but then he had a Tim Boyle interception. It is what it is. You know what Tim Boyle is. That's what he is. I'm not going to really say good. I'm going to say yeah. David Blau had a great game, except for the fumble at the end to lose the game. His mobility was fantastic. Rolling out was sharp. But damn, he had to drop the football in the most inopportune time. All we had to do is grab the football, take a knee there, you win the game, because the Falcons had only one timeout left. You could run the clock out. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So he had a mixed game there, and he couldn't pull it off at the end with the Hail Mary. So he's on the list. Jared Davis had a good game as well. Really good in the blitz. His coverage wasn't that great, but he did do a tip pass. He was really good on the blitz. And for the linebackers, that was absolutely garbage. He showed out in a positive way. Special teams really good again. Field goals good. Coverage fantastic. Khalil Pimpleton, I thought, did well with the opportunities he had. He didn't have a ton of opportunities, but he did well. Craig Reynolds, again, every opportunity he had, he did what Craig Reynolds does. How about John Kaminsky? Great third down pressure, tackle, made it to where the Falcons had to do that fourth down. But we've heard about John Kaminsky in training camp. He's definitely making a case to make the 53-man roster. Huge shout out to John Kaminsky. Chase Lucas as well almost had an interception off his hands, and he had a good tackle from him. So we're seeing like who can make it for the end of the defensive backs. Our 7th-round player, Chase Lucas, made a decent impact in the 3rd/4 strings. If he would have had the interception, it would have been game. Gotta get the interception. Absolutely. Let's talk about some bad. Linebackers, absolutely garbage. The linebackers for the Detroit Lions can't tackle. The linebackers can't hit the hole. And I've been talking about this all freaking training camp. Before training camp, I was getting mocked saying it's no big deal. You don't need linebackers. Well, folks, if you watch this preseason game, you've seen we are very bad at this position. Very bad. It was not good at all. Very worrisome. The Lions can probably win another game or two if they had a decent linebacker in there. But it's just first down, run 5 yards, run 5 yards, and so forth. At some point, this team has got to get better at this position. These linebackers need to tackle. Fundamental. It has been an issue plaguing this team for years, and it has now continued on this year. It is a massive issue. A negative is the mobile quarterback destroyed us. Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder straight destroyed our defense, rolling out and stopping the dual threat quarterback. And that's an issue because we faced Jalen Hurts week 1. Jalen Hurts torched us last year. Guess what happened this year? So far in preseason, we got torched like no other. Every time they ran it, it was nearly a first down. The Lions defense have issues with the dual threat quarterback, and there's a lot in the NFL. These are the problems that I've been telling people why I think the Lions can get to 7-8 wins and not get past that. We still have issues on defense. We have issues at linebacker. We have issues in the middle of the field. We got issues with stopping the dual threat quarterback. I don't know, folks, what needs to be done to have this change. But we need more talent on defense. Still didn't get to see a lot from some of the players like Kirby Joseph. I heard his name a couple times. I was looking for more. Not a lot seen there. You know, backup offensive line, a lot of penalties for the backups on the offensive line. I'm not even going to worry about that because we're talking about if there's an injury, one of those guys would be there, but no penalties on the first string. That's the big deal. You're going to have, in preseason, you're going to have penalties. And I really don't care about this. Like, of course you want your team to win, but ultimately the score doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. You want to see the effort. I tell you what, you can feel the difference this year from last year. Very competitive football team, but there's a lot of good and some bad. Great offense, not so good on defense. We need to fix these issues. Now, we got a couple weeks till the regular season to get some of these issues fixed. And it's going to take some time to do that, to get better tackling. I don't know if it can happen. I think the Lions need to look at the waiver wire when they cut down to find some linebackers to help this team out. Malcolm Rodriguez had great special teams play, by the way. Just want to throw that in there. Shout out to him. But we need help. So the waiver wire I'd look at for linebacker. Look for it. No one stood out, really, at linebacker. But a lot of good from the first-string offense. A lot of good from the offense overall. All the wide receivers look damn good. I can't even complain at all about that. So let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of this preseason game. Let me know. Hey, shout out to everyone that helped me get to 23K. You guys are OGs. I appreciate it. Follow me on all social media sites. Facebook, LNU, Twitter, Instagram. Get that done. And we got videos dropping, folks. And, hey, Hard Knocks on Tuesday. And back next week, Saturday, for the Lions preseason game. With that said, folks, adios.